Today was the last day of regular season women's college basketball. And here's the biggest thing that happened today. Girl, can we say upset? Cause Ole Miss gets upset for the second time in a week by Texas A&M. Last week they lost to unranked Florida, and this week they lose to Texas A&M 66-58. Oof. Conor McMahon had a good game with 19 points, but it wasn't enough to get it done. Drops them to the number 7 seeding spot in the SEC tournament. Hopefully they get some rest and come back better. In other SEC news, South Carolina barely hung on to beat Kentucky 60-56. Got outscored 6-15 in that fourth quarter. If it wasn't for Medina and Cott, they would have lost. But a win is a win, and South Carolina ends the season in the number 1 seeding for the SEC tournament. So they don't play until Friday, which is good for them. Over in Big Ten, with UCLA's win over USC, they finished conference play 18-0, undefeated, making them the undisputed champions for regular season and the number 1 seeding for the Big Ten tournament. It was upset city though in ACC. Duke, who beat UNC once this season already, fell to a fired up UNC team 74-69. The number 21 ranked UNC just turned on the defense against Duke, clogged up the paint, and kept them from making good shots. But this loss did not knock Duke from their number 1 spot, because the number 2 team was upset as well. Louisville fell to unranked Notre Dame 65-62. Ooh, so close. Hannah Hidalgo had 30 points, twice as much as Louisville's top scorer. So since both of them lost, Duke and Louisville keep the number 1 and number 2 spot. But Notre Dame does get the 5 seeding in the ACC tournament, and UNC gets the number 3. With the regular season over, it is now time for all the conference tournaments, and this will really decide who gets the number 1 seeding in the NCAA tournament. Texas, Vanderbilt, and LSU are all fighting it out with Michigan for that last number 1 seeding spot. And South Carolina and UCLA have to bring it to keep theirs. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Let me know in the comments. And as always, check out my podcast, Girl, Don't Even Get Me Started. Available now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music.